episode of MLB 19 or so. Every 1 or 2 days a week. This is Dating, your host from Zombie Gaming and the Iamacreator group. If you guys are joining in, want to catch more MLB 19. Every 1 or 2 days a week, be sure to hit that red support button. If you guys are not new in the chat, smash the like button, tweet them out, say them, comment as good as you can. There's also anyone or anybody in the chat that does have a Twitter or maybe a Discord, but I always stick close with Twitter as always. You can do so by following me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out, leaving a comment on my investments, because you guys might be entertained, since it's going to be able to start from there. Where we've watched our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a comment, and we're all good to go. Wait a minute, I think we almost lost the other side of it, but okay, there we go. If you guys also want to vote for the idol, lands at 29, Greatest Summon at 12. So far today I've been up since 6:30, 6:40 this morning. So there's really not much complaining in between it. As there will be Game 3 in Washington, as there will be the 12 and 17 Cardinals taking on the 17-11 Washington Nationals. You guys can recall, the Nationals won the first one in Game 1 in Washington 2-1. Cardinals went up to 12 and 17 earlier this week, grabbing Game 2 in Washington 2-1, depending what the outcome is going to be today. So on the mound in Game 3 in Washington, on the mound for the 12 and 17 Cardinals today, with Daniel Ponce de Leon. De Leon has a 2-2 record, 33 strikeouts, of a 2.60 ERA. And on the mound for the 17 and 11 Nationals in Game 3 in Washington. Oh, that's a good way to start. Get about 3 likes. Can we get 6 in the chat today? Let me know. It's Iamacreator. He has a 1-2 record with 22 strikeouts of a 4.40 ERA. Let's take it down to the ballpark today, guys. So we're going to discuss IGN news along the way for a little bit later. So on the mound for the 12 and 17 Cardinals in Game 3 in Washington, out of 4, is Daniel Ponce de Leon. He has a 2-2 win-loss record of the season with a 2.60 ERA. And here's the starting lineup for the 12 and 17 Cardinals today. Leading off is Tommy Edman, third baseman. Cole Wong's at second. Paul Gelsman at first. Marcelo Zona at left field. Paul DeZong at shortstop. Tyler O'Neill at center field. Jose Martinez at right field. Gary Molina is a catcher. And batting ninth. The one that's on fire on the left side of your screen today is a starting pitcher on the mound for the 12 and 17 Cardinals, Daniel Ponce de Leon. Jose Martinez pretty much is going to get a rest so far. Colin Wong looked a little slow yesterday, so he'll be getting a day off at this point. So how is everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are good, staying safe. Today is Saturday, on the weekend. So basically, as you guys may know, I go back, not 7 to 4. I'm not working at 7 to 4s that month. I'm going to be working 8 to 5s, and then the new schedule I'm working at 9 to 6. So, I think it's going to be interesting, since I'm working 8 to 5s, you know. I mean, I just think it's a little more considering to the other fact, and, you know, doing 8 to 5 since I go back for a couple days, and then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. So I think it's going to be interesting this month, since I'm hoping this virus ends by November. If not, depends how this flu season's going to continue to interact in between it. Well, we'll see what happens for you guys today. So on the mound for the 17 and 11 Nationals, Game 3 in Washington, is Iamacreator. He's making a 6th start of the season, 1-2 record, with a 4.40 ERA, and he's given up 31 hits. And leading off first, it's Tommy Edman. We got Game 3 in Washington. But, the third baseman, he's been on the road with Navs of 298, as we speak. Here's the first pitch by Heckelson. To the right, 0-1. Kind of like a trick play on that one. First pitch in Game 3 in Washington. It's 7:05 in the evening in that area. And by the way, guys, I still have the PS5 very well in hand later this year, since I only got 2 pre-orders that are left I'm picking up. And that is, of course, went into GameStop yesterday and took care of business, so Tony Hawk is going to be getting new episodes every Tuesday and Wednesdays now, since 103 will make its comeback return, hopefully by the end of this year, hopefully. That's the first out for the Cardinals. There's a starting lineup for the 12 and 17 Cardinals today, as followed. And of course tonight, you guys are hoping to get a new episode of Ghost of Tsushima. If not, it's going to be tomorrow night after 5, so we'll see. Then I'll pick up second baseman, Matt Carpenter. He's batting 61. Plus the temperatures so far today, guys. I mean, I think they look not bad. And so far they've just been a little more cooler. I've always thought they've been a little more cooler, get a little more interesting to cool off, and even though we still have to wear masks, basically, when it comes to work or traveling public, basically. It's swing to the left, 0-2. Well, Matt Carpenter's batting 61 today. So this Monday, you guys will have a new episode of The Last of Us 2, as we speak. That'll be foul ball to left, that's 0-2. So yeah, we do have a little IGN news for you today too, so. Struck him out, second out for the Cardinals. Second strikeout by Heckelson. Athletics 3, Red Sox 1 in Boston. State of that's Massachusetts. Here comes first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 7 with 7 strikeouts. He's batting 178. Pirates 4, Rangers 2 in Texas. As we still get our countdown to for me getting the #1 seed, the PS5, very soon. And this coming up in the next couple months, and one of the days in November. Like swing at the bottom, 1-1. Mariners 1, Cubs nothing in Seattle. I also want to deliver a setup to Sports Time Scene, aka Utah Mike, an L Red Sox fan. Keep up the good work, guys, with baseball. And I'll see you guys on the other side if I can. At the bottom, 1-2. Gonna start with a surprise so far today. Up top, 2-2. There's your umpires. First base umpires, Rusty Valentine. Second base is Jerry Hillsdale. Kenny Jansen is at third. And I think Mike Fillmore is actually the home umpire as well. 2-2. And they all struck him out. He throws the first, and the side is retired. And so we're up and underway in Game 3 in Washington. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Go to bottom of the first. Cardinals nothing, and the Nationals coming up to bat. And so, guys, on the mound for the 12 and 17 Cardinals today, it's Daniel Ponce de Leon. He's making a 6th start of the season. Not that bad of a record today. 2-2 record with 2.60 ERA. He's gonna have 19 hits, 4 walks, 33 strikeouts. D-backs 4, Yankees 2 in Arizona. And due up first is Trey Turner, shortstop. At home with the 17-11 Nationals, he has a 377 average, 5 home runs, 10 ribbies. He's also batting 274, 6 home runs, 12 ribbies. First pitch by De Leon. Foul ball to right, 0-1. But since I'm going to be doing the Tsushima tonight, it's still every Saturday and Sunday, so there's really not much to dispatch. There's something to scrape off on, but it'll be okay. 103 will be back in the future. Hopefully after I buy the PS5, so that way I can try not to have that bad of a separation, hopefully. The 0-2 by Leon. Gonna start off quick. He does strike him out. And that is the first out for the Nationals. First strikeout by Ponce de Leon. There's the starting lineup for the 17-11 17-11 Nationals. So guys can see on your screens, batting 6 is left fielder Ryan Zimmerman. It's batting 273. As the other batters follow pursuit. And that'll bring up a center fielder, Adam Eaton. Adam Eaton's last 4 games with the 17-11 Nationals. He's been 7 for 17 of the season, with an average of .412. He's batting 282, 283.
First delivery to him on the way.
At the bottom, ball 1-0. But other than that, I can't complain either way today. So it's been my 4th and final day off today, and my pun had a little more time together since hanged around with staff and pretty much teased the same way yesterday. We're playing some Uno, and I was trying to get away from my pun last night, but it's like I can wait till this weekend so far today, and so that way I can get some exercise and continue to loosen my abs a little bit. 1-2 by De Leon for another scrape course. That's a foul ball to right, 1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
But apparently she does want to have time with me tonight since our high school football team didn't win. But we actually lost 42-35 against a 2-0 team in high school. But either way, guys, I've only been out for over 6 years, so my points been out for like 14 to 15, so it's not a terrible idea. Anthony Redon's batting 373 so far today. He knows how to hit it quite well. Well, you know what they say, guys. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day. And once the Tigers are, the Tigers are 0-2. So taking on another winless team next week. He nods his head. 1-2 to the left. So we're going to get Isaiah new starters just a little bit since we got back on the right time at the same pace. Ball 2-2. But I will have a little something later on this morning so I can see what is there to cook up. Struck him out. 3 outs, and the side is retired. We jump to the top of the second, guys. Game 3 in Washington. It's the Nationals nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. Due up for the Cardinals is Marcell Ozuna, left fielder. Batting 211, 6 home runs, 13 RBIs driven in. A pitch by Heckelson to kick things off. At the middle, 0-1. Yeah, we really don't have much of Isaiah news to kick off so far today, but guys will be getting some extra tonight. Morning, Dead Side. How you doing? And remember, guys, Zombie's gonna be on tonight around 7, so I'm definitely going to maybe match him. Hopefully with my sister Siren. But how are you this morning? Oh, nice. So what's you been up to before the start of the weekend, buddy? Tigers 2, Marlins 2, Indians nothing in Miami. Well, I do know my sister Siren's been good. She loves me as a sister to her brother. It's actually a pretty good opportunity. At the bottom, and that's a strikeout. First out for the Cardinals. I was going to put evening. There's a defensive lineup for the 17-11 Cardinals. Actually, 17-11 Nationals. Oh, that's good. Is Twist treating you quite well this week?
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder.
I mean, I still have no plans going into it, if it comes to anything. I didn't get these statistics. Hardazong's batting 133. But as you may know, Dead Sight, I did, as you can see, I picked up my pre-order yesterday. I was going to say, how's Twitch treating you this week? Any couple stuff that you worked on this week, basically, in the chat? 1-1 count by Heckelson. That'd be fly ball center field. Racing back, makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Cardinals. Well, I did pick up Tony Hawk yesterday, and I did the premiere last night for I went to kill spit time with my pudding. So she was trying to catch up to me, wanting to have time with me last night. So I'm like, you know what, gosh dang it. I was gonna head back home. And you know, so I'm like, you know what? I'm fine with that. Let's get this over with. So apparently she wants to have time with me tonight instead of me doing the Tsushima, hopefully. But it all depends. Well, my sense of silence doing good. 1-1 count. But I did make my last pre-order, if you want to know what that is, that site. And that is, of course, it's not Cobra Kai. To the right, struck him out. That's the third out by Tyler O'Neill. And the side is retired. Game 3 in Washington. To the bottom of the second. Nationals nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. Due up for the Nationals is the first baseman, number 15, Matt Adams. He's 1 for 7 with 3 strikeouts. What's in that total? You guys can call it a hat trick, whether it's in the series or a single bat in one game. It was actually called that for sure. Well, I did work on a few games, and it's fine as always. Oh, good. So let me guess. Do you have any plans of getting Watch Dogs Legion? I mean, that's actually the last pre-order that I made for this PS4. Before I part ways with it in a couple months, November. I mean, I was gonna make Cobra Kai the last pre-order this year for the PS4, but I decided to make it Watch Dogs Legion because I think there's gonna be some good things coming out of it for sure. Bottom. You asked me that before, and I said I don't know yet. Oh, alright. Well, I can't complain, buddy. He is on deck. 3-1 coming up. Strike 2 to the left, 3-2. Matt Adams batting .217. But what's the plan for you today, by chance? That's ball 4, first walk by Ponce de Leon. As Ponce de Leon walks Matt Adams for the 17-11 Nationals. I haven't spoke tonight out that much when it comes to anything. Here comes second baseman Howard Kendrick. His last 9 games with the 17-11 Nationals. It's been 12 for 32. An average of 375. So yeah, Watch Dogs Legion became my last pre-order at GameStop yesterday since I will bring back that'll be ground ball to right center field, run a second, goes to third, and that'll be a single. And that's a single for the Nationals. Check out this replay one more time. So I bet to get Isaiah News going. So yeah, the Tsushima doing very well. What do you call it? The Tsushima doing very well. Brings up Ryan Zimmerman, left fielder, batting .273. Let me see. The Last of Us 2's doing good, very good. Some remakes getting to that, most of a destructive hold, basically. Left ball 1. Same ball that's going to get more Sword Art Online done. Oh, that's good. There's really none wrong with that. First and third, nobody out. The pitch by De Leon. At the bottom, 1-1. At the bottom, 1-2. Oh, by the way, did I tell you, that site, my man? Did I tell you that, today is, so far today, it's the 35th anniversary of Mario, by chance? It's been 35 years for Nintendo. Struck him out. Big strikeout. First out for the Nationals. One strikeout by Ponce de Leon. So, before we get to IZN News today, you guys want to follow me on Twitter? Mario by chance, buddy. Hold up. Alright. But yeah, guys, it's been 35 years since Mario's been around, basically. To bring up the Ketsuko Suzuki. It's 1 for 7 with a single. But yeah, how do you feel about that site? It's been 35 years. Since Mario's been out since 1935, basically. Bottom 1-1. Suzuki's batting .244. Gonna be foul ball to right, 1-2. With a little extra progress. To left, 2-2. I don't really care that much. Well, at least we can give plenty of credit to Mario at this point, since I remember playing my very first one. If we ground ball to second, we're gonna get a DP. Got it. Got a DP. Double play. Good play at this point, and the side is retired. Excellent. Nationals lead 1. Go to top of the third in Game 3 in Washington. Nationals nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. Holy cow. Due up for the Cardinals is the right fielder, Harrison Bader. He's batting .194, 1 home run, 2 ribbies. Well, let me ask you this, buddy. What is if you had to pick a classic anime back in the 1980s, who would you actually pick? In your honest opinion. What's up, Lexi? What's up, TBR Music Network? How you doing, guys? Now, these guys are from Zombie Gaming. But, how are you guys this morning? I mean, it's good to see Lexi back. Oh, good. It's good to see you again. To the right, 1-1. I just had to take care of some GameStop business, but I really can't complain since I've only got 2 pre-orders left. 1-1. 1-2 at the bottom. And if you guys also want to vote for the idol, Lanza 29, Win Summon at 12. 1-2. Struck him out. First out for the Cardinals. 6 strikeout by Heckelson. So alrighty, guys, let's see. We're gonna start with this headset 13 hours ago. As we have a HyperX Cloud Stinger Core Wireless. And it's actually a 7.1 gaming headset. We'll try to check on that. Picks up Ketsu Gadio Molina. 148, 2 ribbies. I'm good, how are you? I can't complain. I get to go back to work tomorrow, and I get to go back to work tomorrow, and then go back to them off Tuesday and Wednesday. But that's another thing too. I'm gonna be getting some good days off. I mean, since I've worked on the deal, and you know, it was actually the last couple weeks, basically. To the right, 2-1. So basically, like I said earlier, I'm not working 3 to 11s no more on Fridays at work, but 12 to 8s, by the way. So I think it's better than nothing. Foul ball to right, 2-2. But the Tony Hawk premiere yesterday, I gotta tell you, it's really good. So you guys can stop by and check it out from Zombie Gaming, 3-2. I'm gonna head out right now, but I just want to stop by and say hello. Oh, okay. I'll see you soon. Keep up the good work. Struck him out. He throws the first, second out for the Cardinals. But it is good to have you back, Lexi, with no problem. Comes the pitcher on the mound for the 12 and 17 Cardinals, Daniel Ponce de Leon. So now, as we look at this headset, guys, it's a 7.1 inch. Compared to almost any other Xbox, PC, or PlayStation headset at this point. So this headset has a 7.1 something in between it. But it's actually a little more illustrating between that, for sure. That'd be ground ball to third. Picked up by third baseman, throws the first, and that's another out. And that's the third out. The side is retired. 3 up, 2 down for the Cardinals. Game 3 in Washington. We go to bottom of the third. Nationals nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. So this headset, so then 8 out of 10. It says here, you can't find many cheaper wireless gaming headsets that match same as the HyperX Cloud Stinger core. Because I think it sounds sweet. You know what I found funny? Someone said, if you get less than 100 views on a video, that makes you a bad YouTuber. Well, you know what they say. At least anybody tries to do their best and try to get as much good as anything possible, you know? As long as you put your mind to it. Speaking of the devil, that's gonna be off the next 9 weeks. What's up, bad boy? How you doing? The brother of Ray's, perhaps. By the way, bad boy, he told me you're off for 9 weeks. Is that correct? Since you're actually one of my good old friends on Twitter. Same with Dead Sight. Bottom 2-0. There's also a trailer of Destiny 2 of the next DLC. Which it is coming out for PS5 next year. Ball 3-0. On deck for the 17-11 Cardinals and Josh Heckelson. He is on deck. The 3-0 by DeLeon. The bottom 3-1. This is called the Huge New Titan and Warlock Status. Subclass changes. Well, you know what they say, guys. If it comes to under 100 views, at least it's almost quite better than nothing or something. Second walk by Leon. As he walks Guado Para for 17-11 Nationals. Senmu Anime. Senmu Anime, guys, has been announced for Adult Swim. Basically. The left, ball 1. It's actually the first name, Jeremy. But let me ask you this, buddy. How do you feel about that? About getting off 9 weeks? I mean, I was off 1 week one time. When I was at the when I was actually at a fair for 1 week, and pretty much got vacation pay on a couple of days, basically, and you know, it's been a lot of fun the last couple of years. And that's a bunt attempt. He throws the first. And that's the first out for the Nationals. Runner first goes to second base. I'm alright, buddy. Back to the lineup is Trey Turner. Shortstop. He struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1. Runner at second. 1 out. Swinging the miss. 0 and 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
It's actually my sister Siren. Get that in a second. Bottom 1 and 1. But how it's worked so far this week, bad boy. Ray's actually told me a little bit about it. That's 1 and 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating.
We play it once again. But my sister Siren's actually doing good, the way I see it. Coming out of Zombie. That'd be ground ball to first. Gets it back in himself, and that's the second out for the Nationals. But on second, goes to third. Here comes center fielder Adam Eaton. Struck out his first time, he's 0 for 1. Runner at third, 2 outs. 0 and 1 after that strike. But yeah, that's actually been announced for Crunchyroll and Adult Swim. Let's up on that real quick. Left 1 and 1. Oh, okay. I see what my sister Simon's been asking. Hold on a second. We'll get back to IZN News in a second. Ball 2. Hold on a second, guys.
When he got to the yard today, he's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Okay, my sister Silent asked me if I slept well. I'm like, I had a good sleep. After spending time with my angel yesterday. That's 2-2. Nice his head. That's actually almost a pop-up to left center field. Makes the catch. The side is retired. So how do you feel about being off 9 weeks, bad boy? I mean, I've been off for 1 week a couple times, maybe once. Go to the top of the 4th, game 3 in Washington. It's the Cardinals nothing and the Nationals nothing. Due up for the Cardinals is the baseman Tommy Edman, a good stealer. He struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1. The 12 and 17 Cardinals looking to step it up quite a bit for a couple of obstacles or outcomes. So, according to Matt T. Cam from last night, during the Digital Crunchyroll Expo, the anime streaming company announced it is teaming up with Adult Swim, and they're going to produce an anime adoption of Senmu. Senmu will be a 13-episode series, and here's the thing: it's based on a video game franchise. On something on that. It's like swing at the middle, 1 and 2. Phillies 2, and the Tigers 2, and Philadelphia. Where it's going to be a protagonist by the name of Ryu Hazuki, as he sets out to get revenge for his father's murder. The beloved Saga video game series, it became a cult classic for its side of life storytelling. All 3 up at the bottom, 3 and 1. On deck is Matt Carpenter, he's batting 59, he's on deck. Mets 3, Reds 1 in New York City. Foul ball to left, 3 and 2. There's actually a storytelling and fleshed out world. And that would be the anime that's going to Adult Swim and Crunchyroll. That'd be ground ball to left center field. Scoops it up, and that'll be a single. And that's a single for the Cardinals. Crunchyroll and Adult Swim, as they are also working with the game's creator, Yu Suzuki, and he will serve as an executive producer. Now the thing about that, guys, is the world of Senmu is fascinating and unique. Matt Carpenter's 0 for 1 of his strikeout his first time. Went out first, nobody out. And it's fascinating and unique. And we are so excited to partner with Yu Suzuki, the bottom 0 and 2, to bring its epic creation to anime and make kick-ass material on spec. As Adult Swim Vice President Jason DeMarco went on to state. To left, 1 and 2. That'll be unquote. Sakari Sakara, Season 2 of One Punch Man, will direct the series animated by Telecom Animation Film. As they will stream and it's struck him out, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. It's struck out by Heckelson. Holy cow. But other than that, it's gonna be next year. So, for anybody that knows something about this game, I'm pretty sure it's actually having not much popularity. Brings up Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman. Struck out in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. The Pets up top. Ball 1 up top, 1 and 0. We have power cuts here in South Africa in 10 minutes. No power for 3 hours. So I can't be online in that time. I will see you later on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hold on a second. That's actually my sister Siren on Twitter. That'll be foul ball to home base, 1 and 1. Went out first, we're gonna steal second. 1 and 1 by Heckelson. Ball 2. We're gonna steal and got him. Got him at second, and that's out number 2 for the Cardinals. That's why it's trying to steal second. I asked her if he's going to come in the chat tonight. To the right, 3-1. On deck is Marcelo Zona, batting 209. He is on deck. So apparently he said, my sister Simon said that, he's been having power cuts in South Africa. And he's not going to have any power for the next couple hours after this morning. The bottom, 3-2. I don't see that being a terrible idea. I mean, it's either a thunderstorm and a warning, or something going on with power. Without internet or just connecting yourself with data. 3-2. Foul ball to right, 3-2. I mean, if I do go live tonight, you guys will have the Suzima. Still every Saturday and Sundays. At the bottom, struck him out, and the side is retired. Cardinals did leave one, if I'm right. Go to the bottom of the fourth. Game 3 in Washington. Nationals nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. And due up next for the Nationals. Game 3 in Washington is Anthony Redon. He struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1 as number 6 third baseman. But yeah, Simon's actually a good sister to me from Zombie Gaming. I considered that yesterday. To the right, 0-1. Dead side, are you still here? Hopefully there's not much to plot the next move or anything. Because Robert Pattinson is hoping to get out of testing positive at this point. We fly ball to right, makes the catch, first out for the Nationals. Okay, good. I was gonna say what you were doing, but it's all good. That'll bring up Matt Adams, first baseman. He threw Walker's first time. If any pitcher will try to keep it control, if anybody or any pitcher on the baseball team tries to hold it together by giving up 2 walks or something. That'll be fly ball to deep right center field. Racing back, and see you later, it's gone. The deep center field. 100th career home run by first baseman Matt Adams. That's his 4th home run of the season. 425 feet. As it struck first, it's 1-0 Nationals. In the bottom of the 4th with 1 out. Oh my goodness. Solo shot by Matt Adams. My sister says, it depends what time difference we have. Because it's almost 2 o'clock here. After 3 hours, I can get back online. But I just want to play games sometime today. Good deal. Good deal. But that's a really good hit, by the way, for a baseball team. 1-0 Nationals. Bottom of the 4th, 1 out. Game 3 in Washington. To the left, 0-1.
But he went around for the first strike. Kendrick, a native Floridian. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy.
But yeah, she's going to get back online at her time around 4:30, maybe around 5. 2 hours before Zombie comes in. But he's always the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. 1-1 coming up. Up top, 1-2. But I'm like, I understand. It's all good. We also have the best Xbox One controllers that you guys can bring to the table for the Xbox Series X in a couple months in November. There'll be ground ball to second, throws to first, and that's the second out that quick for the Nationals. Which you guys can bring to the Xbox Series X. Let's jump on that. That brings up Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1. Well, you know what they say, Dead Sight? When it comes to having power outages, it's like, how is anybody going to go live in the chat? On YouTube, Twitch, or Instagram? Actually, not Instagram, but Discord. If anybody's out on foot or or doing something. Oh, 0-2. 1-2 to the left. Excuse me. It's actually a long article between the controllers. Like I said, the PS5 is the #1 seed going into the holidays. Ball 2.
doesn't seem like he's being
Warner Media fires back at Ray Fisher. Allegations of misconduct at Zos Weldon set. During the suit set at this point. To the left, 3-2. On deck is Saketsu Suzuki. It's batting .241. So what time to do food later. Have a good morning, Dead Side. Keep up the good work on Twits and stay safe out there. 3-2. Foul ball to left, 3-2. Foul ball to home base, 3-2. But thank you for stopping by, buddy. Keep up the good work for us. We foul ball to right, 3-2. But yeah, guys, I go back tomorrow and Monday, then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. Ball 4, another walk by DeLeon. Holy cow. It's actually a big article. No thanks. I'm gonna pass. And even though DeLeon doesn't look happy on that, that'll bring up Ketsu Suzuki. He grounded out in second. He's 0 for 1. You guys can also build a compact, powerful gaming PC for motherboards for compact. But at first, 2 outs. The pitch by DeLeon. To left, ball 1. I think DeLeon's given up 3 walks already. Holy cow. That's a foul ball to right in the stands for a souvenir. 1-1. Ball 2. 2-1. I don't think so. I'm gonna pass on that one. To left, 2-2. Not bad of a strike. We guys are getting some more IZN news tonight. If I do a new episode of Ghost of Tsushima. The Last of Us 2 is going to be this Monday. So I'm off at 5 the same way. Ball 3. 3-2. On deck is Para, batting .277. He nods his head. Foul ball to right, 3-2. We're pitch number 24 on the mound. Foul ball to left, 3-2. Guys can see yourselves. News. Not much in the mix yet. Not until tonight. That'll be pop up to right, makes the catch, and the side is retired. There's a solo shot by Matt Adams to deep center field, and then it's gone. Down to the lights, down it goes. To the top of the 5th, Game 3 in Washington, Nationals 1, Cardinals nothing. But since I'm off at 5 tomorrow and Monday, guys, tomorrow you guys will have a new episode of the Tsushima, and then Monday, The Last of Us 2. Well, The Last of Us 2 is still going quite strong. So doing very strong this week to kick off this month. Well, like I said, Borderlands 3 will be back very soon. Do watch for the Cardinals is left fielder Marcel Ozuna. He struck out in second inning. He's 0 for 1. But he is batting .209 though. It's almost not too savvy. The pitch by Heckelson. At the middle, 0-1. Guys want to follow me on Twitter, let me know. You guys can look at it. To the left, 0-2. So I do have my sister Sirens, who's actually one of the best in zombie gaming. But I always consider her as my adorable, lovely, caring sister. Most likely in the order. 0-2. To the right, struck him out. First out for the Cardinals. We play once again.
Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them.
This is actually a different reference in between it. Mets 3, Reds 2 in New York City. Up top, 1-0. Here's up Paul DeZong. He lined out in his first time in second inning. 1-0 count by Heckelson. Up top, 1-1. Try to get a swing at it.
This lineup is flailing right now.
He even tried to get a peek at it up top. But you don't want to swing the ball that's way up top during that range. You guys want to swing that as good as you can. That's 1-2. As long as you're hitting it right on the nose quite a bit, trying to get to that page. That is 1-2. At the bottom, struck him out. Another strikeout, second out for the Cardinals. Oh, wow. Tyrone Neal's 0 for 1 at center fielder. He struck out his first time. Pirates 4, Rangers 2, the final in Texas. The middle 0-1. But I will try to get a little something afterwards, if I can. At the bottom, 0-2. Outs. 1-2 at the bottom. 2-2. That's actually off to the right.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it.
Well, like I said, guys, White Sox season is the last ever pre-order between that and Cyberpunk. That's coming out on the 19th in November. To the right, 3-2. So for one, you guys will have some good fun on Cyberpunk. Same way. The batter's on deck. Same way at the same time. Same with White Sox season. I've always been the first one. Struck him out again, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Bottom of the 5th, Game 3 in Washington. The Nationals 1 and the Cardinals nothing. 2 left for the Nationals is the right fielder, number 88, Gerardo Parra. He threw a walk his first time in his first plate appearance. 17-11 Nationals looking to keep the pace moving. And don't have that much of a meltdown in any baseball team, actually. At the bottom, 0-1. But it was good to have some good days off, basically, so far today, and, you know, it was very interesting to have it for the last 4 days this week, and, you know, it was a great honor getting onto it. That's 0-2. DeLeon's given up 73 pitches for the 12-17 Cardinals. With number 74, 0-2. A fly ball to right center field, makes the catch. First out for the Nationals. That'll bring up the pitcher on the mound for these 17-11 Nationals, Jeremy Heckelson. He actually had a sacrifice bunt his first time. But that actually can almost get you anywhere. That's a fly ball to right. Makes a catch. Nice catch. Second out for the Nationals. Well, actually back to the lineup. Here comes shortstop Trey Turner. He has struck out and he has grounded out. He's 0 for 2. Get about 5 likes. Thank you. Can we get 7? Let me know when it's out from Zombie. He's going to be signing around 7 o'clock tonight. So, besides my data's been stupid since the very first start with 2D. It's with 2D of data. And also PS Plus is good till December 12th of next year. Since I decided to kickstart the PS5 on a high gear. So all I have to do is, I'll say for example, so far today is to transfer my information, my stuff, and continue the format on the console. Up top, 1 and 2. That's why we don't expect anything to, you know, to have any problems for sure. Nods his head, out of energy. We foul ball to right, 1 and 2.
Now another 1-2. On the ground.
There'll be ground ball to right. Scoops it up, throws to first, and the side is retired.
Ends the inning.
Couple of quick plays so far.
For Washington.
I like it.
They're on top 1-0.
We play it through 5, go to top of the 6. Game 3 in Washington, it's Nationals 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now batting, Harrison Bader will start.
Due out for the Cardinals will be right fielder Harrison Bader. He struck out in the 3rd inning, he's 0 for 1. 12 and 17 Cardinals really need to step it up quick. But at this point. Morning Angel, how you doing? Did you miss me after last night? Well, like I said, 42-35 was a really good game since you pretty much got frustrated, and well, you know what they say. If there's any team that they can do, any team that tries to play their hardest, as long as they try to keep up the good pace with offense and defense. Ground ball to second. Picks it up, throws to first, and that's 1 away for the Cardinals. As long as they play their best and do with God's help. Then I'll bring up number 4, the catcher, Yadier Molina. He struck out his first time, he's 0 for 1. Tigers 4, Phillies 2 in Philadelphia. The bottom, 1-0. It was actually out of anybody's hand. That'll be fly ball to right center field. He gets under it, makes the catch, and that's 2nd out for the Cardinals. I missed you, and my sugar was 86. Very good, very good. So we had different pitcher, a different batter coming in. And pitch hitting for the 12 and 17 Cardinals, guys. Give it up for Jose Martinez. 108, 2 home runs, 6 ribbies. Padres 2, Braves nothing in Atlanta. But what's the plan for tonight, honey? Or do you want me to do a new episode of Go to the Susie Mom? There will soon be a Game of the Year winner. It's gonna be either that. It's going to be either that. Did I call the house this morning? I did not. Why? I mean, I did not. Why? 2-0. Ball 3-0. On deck is Tommy Edman, batting .219. He is on deck. But if you're asking me if I called the house this morning today, baby, I did not. But I do know tonight, it's going to be a 5 Power Hour on Twits with Brother Gasly, Phil Gilmore, and I think Drunkle might be there doing the after party tonight with them. And also Dual Wield, 3-1. The bottom 3-2. Try to get a walk going. One of the players is not allowing that to happen. But I did not call the house, baby. I didn't. 3-2. Struck him out again. The side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Like I said, it was not me at all. It was not. For the bottom of the 6th. Game 3 in Washington. Nationals 1. The Cardinals nothing. I mean, if it would have been me, Angel, what would he do? If it was only the King. So I say King JD. Like I said, it was not me recently. I mean, you only answer to me. That's the important thing. Sad news for my sister Siren, by the way. She's not going to be in the chat till tonight. So it will be a different pizza. It's going to be the lefty. Andrew Miller coming to the mound for the 12 and 17 Cardinals. He's making his 8th start. He has a 1-1 record. And not bad of an ERA either. Due up for the Nationals with center fielder Adam Eden. He struck out and he's popped out. He's 0 for 2. Like I said, guys, this year is actually the 35th anniversary of Mario. There'll be ground ball to left after the hit, and that'll be a single. But you were saying, Angel, keep going. That's a single for the Nationals.
All the way, gets his hands quickly to the zone and just rips it down the left field line.
I mean, anytime I call, you pretty much answer, correct? Anybody answers to the king. As long as there's anything that's coming in. That'll bring up Anthony Redon. He's all for 2. Right at first, nobody out. Pitch by Miller, up top, ball 1, 1-0. Right at first, nobody out. Ground ball, foul ball to right, 1-1. But I'm fine with it, baby. I'm fine with that. Up top, ball 2, 2-1. You cannot allow that to have any ball or make any mistakes between. And speaking of that, guys, see you later. Foul ball, a fly ball to deep center field. And it's a 2-run shot. It's gone. 2-run shot by number 6. Anthony Redon, number 7th home run, 416 feet. And it's now 3-0 Nationals. Holy cow. Get about 6 likes. Can we get 8 in the chat? You guys were awesome. You guys are awesome today, too. That's a 2-run shot by Anthony Redon for the 17-11 Nationals. Oh, man. 3-0 Nationals, bottom of the 6th. Game 3 in Washington. Nobody out. To the left, ball 1. And I'll bring up Matt Adams, first baseman. He had a solo side in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 1. But everybody knows my Angel keeps me updated as always. That's the important thing. But I've only been up since 6:30 or 6:15 this morning. But other than that, it's probably not bad responsibly. Foul ball to right, 1 and 2. I'll get to your comments in a second, guys. 1 and 2. Ball 2, 2 and 2. My point in the chat says LC played one heck of a game last night, but I'm still not happy. Well, anybody's not happy if the high school football team is now winning for that crap at this point. But like I said, honey, 42-35 is not bad to what it is. But if only we want to beat the crap out of them, the way the Blue Streaks would have had last year. But do we actually think that there's going to be crime to pay next week? Hell, Kendrick's 1 for 2 with single in the 2nd. Like I said, the next high school team is going to get themselves whipped. They're going to feel the fury of the Tigers. Trust me. There'll be ground ball to first. Race under it, gets under, and that's the 2nd out for the Nationals. Gonna bring up Brian Zimmerman, left fielder. He's still walking the 4th inning. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch by Miller. To the right, 0 and 1. Excuse me. Excuse me. So like I said, guys, the 5 power hours tonight on Twitch, and then the after party afterwards. Like I say, I go back tomorrow, Monday, then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm like, here's the thing. Work a couple days, get a couple days off, work another 2 days, and then I have a day off at this point, so. Anyways, I also haven't done 9 to 6 for quite some time either, so. It's actually been a while. On deck is Kurt Suzuki, batting .239. He is on deck. I mean, I'm pretty much fine with 9 to 8 to 5s, basically. So I haven't done them for a while. But at least I don't have 7 to 4s, where I can, wake my ass up and try to get anything going. That's a fly ball to right, makes the catch, and the inning is over. And that was a 2-1 stop by Anthony Redon. The fly ball to deep center field, and it's gone throughout the flags. Go to top of the 7th, game 3 in Washington. Nationals 3, the Cardinals nothing. But what's the plan for tonight besides the 5 power hour, honey? And I was going to say, I thought you weren't happy with my ass last night. But Wasn't sure if you actually missed me or not. Due for the Cardinals is Tommy Edman. He's 1 for 2 for single in the 4th inning as third baseman. There's a player in the bullpen for the 17 and 11 Nationals. That'll be foul ball to left, 0-1. And speed was 65 miles per hour. At the bottom, 0-2. It's like one of the players is not allowing a walk or something. I mean, I would assume. 0-2. At the bottom, there you go, 1-2. Tigers 4, Phillies 2 in Philadelphia. You guys will have a new episode of Ghost of Tsushima, as it's normally inspired by Assassin's Creed, which Valhalla comes out on 17th. Struck him out at the bottom. He throws the first, that's a good stealer, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. Gonna bring up Matt Carpenter, second baseman. He struck out twice, he's 0 for 2.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter, when we talk about best hitters in our sport. I think he's
But what's the plan for tonight, baby? Anything? Or not exactly. But he just want me to bring you for the Tsushima tonight. Like I said, I don't have to be back from 8 to 5 tomorrow, Monday, and then I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'll be doing Tony Hawk most of the time. If you pretty much want to be wondering a little bit. But I did send you a copy of my new schedule, so it really solves anything right there. Foul ball to left, 1-2. Looks like a good hit. So yeah, I'm having every Saturday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off. Well, that's actually pretty good. Like I said, you work a couple days, get a day off. Work a couple days, and get a day off. And that's actually not bad. Struck him out to the left, would have hit it. And that's the second out. 15 strikeouts by Jeremy Hickelson. Holy cow. Gonna bring up Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman. He struck out twice, he's 0 for 2. The 12 and 17 Cardinals really have to get it going right now. Man of 6, and the Cubbies 6 in Seattle. The state of that is Washington. It's actually not the Volturi is from. So I'll tell you what, baby, Ayuso. Or do you want to wait till I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday? I mean, I'm gonna be at your practice and spend time together. That'd be fly ball center field. We're gonna make the catch on that, and makes the beautiful catch, and the side is retired with breakfast on the meal. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Bottom of the 7th, Game 3 in Washington. Nationals 3, Cardinals nothing. Due up for the Nationals. Bid number 28, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out. Now, I also wanted to send a shout out to ID Zester. Because he's actually not doing baseball anymore since, you know, he's actually a phenomenal man. He used to do some baseball Stratomatic. But I am going to get the baseball Stratomatic if I do get a PC next year. But I'm going to be concentrating on the PS5 games as well. But, well, like I said, I haven't done Stratomatic baseball before. Especially since it's actually on computers. I don't think it's on tablets, so only on computers to those current devices on that. On deck, Squad Para, 274, 1 home run, 9 ribbies. He is on deck. 3-1. Foul ball to left, 3-2. Well, are you sure about tonight, baby? Or you want to wait till a couple days to rest? Ball 4, first walk by Andrew Miller. He gives up his first walk. Holy cow. It's like any baseball team is trying to give up a walk and not giving a chance a whole lot. Right at first, nobody out. Marlins 1. It's a Marlins 2. Indians 1 in Miami. Ball 1. Brings up Gerardo Parra, right fielder. To a walk in the 3rd inning. He's 0 for 1. 3-0 Nationals on that. Well, baby, you know who, what's it, you heard of, Gary Busey, right? Pet Justice. The big ground ball to first. Get ready, guys. Looking for a DP. And got it. Double play defensively. That's the second out for the Nationals. Excellent defensive play for a double play, guys. Look at that. Okay, one more time. Ground ball to first. Picks it up. He throws to second. Second throws to first, and a double play gets it 2 outs right there. That is something everybody notices. That's an excellent play right there. That'll bring up Jeremy Heckelson. Starting pitcher for the 17-11 Nationals. He had a sacrifice bunt in his 3rd inning. He's 0 for 1. But, what would you do if I did, baby? Any ideas? I mean, I haven't had a single thing yet today. Since I've been up earlier this morning. That's strike 1 in the upper left corner. I mean, speaking of Eddie Zay's, I haven't had that set for a while. I mean, I was like in there multiple times, as long as I can remember. But it's not bad. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and he struck him out. And the side is retired. Get it one more time. 3 up, 3 down for the Nationals. Top of the 8th right now. Game 3 in Washington. Nationals 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Due out for the Cardinals. It's left fielder Marcell Ozuna. 2 strikeouts. He's 0 for 2. You'll love me forever, definitely. So tell me you love me, baby. For me. Pets. To the left, 0-1. You can tell me, Angel. Get about 7 likes. Can we get 9? And that's it. 0-1. You guys are good to go today. Attendance today, guys, 24,676. 1-1 by Heckelson. Ball 2. 2-1. Like I said, no baseball team's going to want to swing at that crap. No one's going to want to swing that. 2-1 coming up. Swing and a miss. 2-2. I mean, if I do, I might be down tonight. If not, anything less, guys. Anything less. Goes to the Susie Mock, gets a new episode. If not tonight, tomorrow night. 2-2. The bottom struck him out. First out for the Cardinals. But I'll think about it. I will try to think about it as good as I can. Padres 4, Braves nothing in Atlanta. Say to that is Georgia. This is actually where my sister Thor, my #1 seed, it's where Subway's at, and Jordan. But see, they're coming back in a couple of days on the 7th. But as long as 0 for 2, has shortstop, struck out, and he has popped out. Actually lined out if I'm right. But we'll see. Oh, 1-0. 1-1 to the left. Like I say, you don't want to swing it that far. Okay, I'll get a peek on it that far, to be honest. So I guess you actually are swinging a good opportunity and giving it the best shot you can make. Or a terrific or a responsible shot. 1-1 count. Looked good. Foul ball to right. 1-2. But I'll see what happens. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Took a little too much time. Second out for the Cardinals. 17 strikeouts by Heckelson. He's really tearing it up today. With the 17-11 Nationals. Ended up picking up Tyler O'Neill, center fielder. He struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. The 12-17 Cardinals really need to step it up that quick. And if any baseball team wants to try to step it up a little bit, because any team would be able to and almost allowed to. Strike 1 to the left, 0-1.
That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
So I guess it keeps a little presser and keeps a little bit of that going as well. 0-1 count. Swung on and missed at the bottom, and that's actually at the bottom of the plate. 0-2.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here.
To the left, 1-2.
Line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it
It's a little more passing it. 1-2.
right now, you could probably just
2-2 at the bottom.
finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Slider get a good swing and struck him out, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Go to bottom of the 8th. Game 3 in Washington. Nationals 3, and the Cardinals nothing. Due up for the Nationals. It's a shortstop number 7, Trey Turner. Grounded out in the 5th. He's 0 for 3. It's a pitch by Miller. Fly ball to center field. Makes the catch. First out for the Nationals. Not bad of a standard play. Look at it one more time. That's a fly ball center field. Defensively.
Into the box, Adam Eaton.
Once again, fly ball center field. Tries to get a catch, but that's a single. There would have been a dive catch a little bit, but that's a single for the Nationals. So I've raised a little bit of the some of that memory. Kingsbury, Mass. Flatter at first. 1 out. 3-0 Nationals. Game 3 in Washington. To the left, 0-1. Then I'll bring up Anthony Redon. Third baseman. He had a 2-1 side in the 6th inning. He's 1 for 3. But it is a good way to celebrate too, since Mario's been out for 35 years. But on the 18th, guys, on the 18th, we're gonna begin Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario 64, and the very first Super Mario Galaxy. As I've had some progress with one of the three games in the past. It was Super Mario 64. I think it was. The strikeout by Andrew Miller. That's the second out for the Nationals. But yeah, I think it was that. I don't think I've had not much progress on Super Mario Galaxy. When it was out for the Wii. On for a long time. Super Mario Sunshine. That game's been good. For a long time ago as well. Adams 1 for 2. The bottom ball 2. 2-0. I think I might grab it, but it's actually out for pre-register till the 18th. That'd be ground ball to second. Throws to first, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. Top of the 9th right at this moment. Game 3 in Washington. Nationals 3. Cardinals nothing. And on the mound for the 17-11 Nationals today will be Son Doolittle. Making his 11th game of the season, 1-0 record, 4 saves, and a 1.74 ERA. Due out for the Cardinals is right fielder Harrison Bader. He struck out and he's grounded out. He's 0 for 2. Remember guys, you want to get some good hits as long as you're managing your team. Managing a good sizable team. Up top, ball 1. But Harrison Bader's 0 for 2, so anybody with a good batting average can maybe pretty much hit something on it. D-backs 4, Yankees 2, the final in Arizona. 1-0 count by Doolittle. At the bottom, 1-1. You also can't go wrong with a nice suit either. Going into the at the start of February. Up to the left, 1-2. Doolittle gets a side, 1-2. Coming up. 2-2. Oh wow. Mets 3, Reds 2 in New York City. 3-2 at the bottom.
3-2.
On deck is Yadier Molina, batting 145. He is on deck. Padres 6, Braves nothing in Atlanta. 3-2 by Doolittle. He nods his head.
Is full. Here's the pitch.
Swung on and missed. Gave it a good try. First out for the Cardinals.
Here in the ninth. And there are the
Timmy Eckelson giving up 1 hit, 18 strikeouts today.
command on the mound.
With 102 pitches with the 17-11 Nationals.
You can punch out 8
It'll bring up Yadier Molina, the catcher. Struck out and he has flown out. He is 0 for 2.
As he left the bullpen, he was on point all game long.
The pitch by Doolittle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The bottom 0-1. You don't want to have a chance to swing it at the right target. You want to have the good difference maker. You want to make on that shot. 1-1 at the bottom.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
It's actually a different effort. 1-1 count. Foul ball to right. 1-2. Its speed 87 miles per hour. Doolittle once again gets a sign on it. Ball 2. 2-2. Man of 7. Cubby 6 in Seattle. 2-2 by Doolittle. 3-2 to the right. Orioles 3. White Sox 1 in Chicago. That batter's on deck. 3-2 coming up. Ball 4. First walk by Doolittle. Doolittle walks his man today. As he walks the catcher, Yadier Molina, for the 12-17 Cardinals. Holy cow. This will be a different batter, as it will be the left-hander. So pen sitting for the 12-17 Cardinals, will be Con Wong. 216, 1 home run, 2 RBIs driven in. Runner at first, 1 out. Runner at first is not going to steal second. He will hold at first. Up top, 0-1. Con Wong's batting 216. As long as it's not very far behind. It's like swing again, 0-2. You don't want to leave any balls hanging around, guys. You actually really don't, as long as you're actually hitting at the good timing. 0-2 count. To the left, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think
it's like having a good time at a concert, as I was at with my family last week. It was really good. Swung on and missed to the right. Second out for the Cardinals. Doolittle have a second strikeout, and the Cardinals are down to the final out. Last chance for the Cardinals would be third baseman Tommy Edman. He's a great stealer. He had a single in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 3. Ryder at first. 2 outs. It's like somebody's looking for a miracle shot. To the right, 1-0. Doolittle's given up 1 walk so far today, so. And which is why it's not a mistake. Up top, 1-1. As that's actually a good ovation between the crowd from any state that it's hearing at. 1-1 count. That'll be foul ball to right in the stands, 1-2. Cardinals down to their final strike, The 1-2 by Doolittle. This last to put a little something going. Foul ball to right, 1-2. Runner first, try to steal second. And that would have been the third out right there. But not even close at the point being. It's speed was 71 miles per hour. Struck him out, and the Cardinals are 12-18 this season.
Yeah,
as they lose to the 18-11 Nationals as they take Game 3 in Washington. Well, the 12-18 Cardinals only had one hit, as the Nationals go up to 18-11 in Washington in Game 3. So for the 12-18 Cardinals, Yadier Molina was 0 for 2 for a ball, and 2 for walk, strikeout. Really not much of a difference today. Colin Wong had a strikeout, same with Jose Martinez. Paul Goldschmidt had 2 strikeouts, he was 0 for 3. But they can only master 1 hit for the 12-18 Cardinals. For the 18-11 Nationals, Matt Adams was 1 for 3 for solo shot, and the Redon had a 2-run shot. Enemy was 2 for 4, Howie Kendrick was 1 for 3. So the Nationals take Game 3 up to 18-11 over the Cardinals to 12-18. For the season, 3-0, 5 hits, 1 hit, no errors. So the Cardinals are 12-18 this season. Whereas any team can bounce back, basically. Simulate that. Andy Henley. As far as the other teams go, real quick, guys, we'll get to the scores in a second. We'll try to look something up real quick.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday.
You guys can also follow me on Twitter. You guys can send me out, tweet me out, get it out there as good as you can. Leave a comment. And I'll try to get as good as I can for you. Guys are awesome from Zombie Gaming. He's always the best out here. Normally.
The Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 3-2.
This is actually not a terrible idea between. What's the name of it again? Okay, here we go.
The Padres swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Braves.
Well, it's actually what I was looking for a little bit.
The Marlins combined to allow only 4 hits.
Between one of the two.
The visiting Indians 2-1.
One of the base 2.
Sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, leading the Tigers to the win over the Phillies 8-4.
Alright. We start with the Athletics, winning by 2 up to 15-19 over the Red Sox to 19-13 by 2 runs in Boston. 3-1, 7 hits, no errors, 6 hits, and no errors. Magden with 6th win. Larry Kendricks with 7th save. The Pirates went by 2 up to 16-13, dealing with the Rangers to 10-20 in Texas. 4-2, 12 hits, 1 error, 8 hits, and 1 error at the same point. Keller with his very first win. Mark Feliz with 6th save. The D-backs get a 10th win up to 10-21 over the Yankees to 16-14 in Arizona. 4-2, 7 hits, 1 error, 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. Braves 2nd win. Avery Bradley was 8th save. The Mariners making a little bit sweep by 1 run, up to 16-17 over the Cubbies, down to 17-12 in Seattle. 7-6, 14 hits, along with 10 hits and no errors. Badford was first win, same way. The Tigers, they finally got a win by 4 in 12 innings, up to 7-24 over the Phillies to 15-15 in Philadelphia. 8-4, 12 hits, no errors, 15 hits, no errors. Ramirez, 2-0 start on the mound for the 7-24 Tigers. Not bad, not bad. The Marlins go up 10-20 over the Indians to 18-11 of the season in Miami. 2-1, 6 hits, no errors, 4 hits, and no errors. Alcantara his first win. Swickenrider his 5th save. The Go-Go Mets. From our good buddy in Zombie Gaming. They did go live last night, and also Sports Time Scene, aka Utah Mike, calling it Mets baseball, going up to 15-15 by 1 over the Reds to 21-10 in New York City. 3-2, 5 hits, 2 errors, 3 hits and 1 error. Zach Wheeler 3-0, Alvin 7th save. The Padres make stretch work up to 20-11. Over the Braves to 15-16 in Atlanta. 6-0 shutout, guys. 6-0 shutout. 15 hits, no errors. 4 hits, no errors. Padak up to a 5-0 start. He's having an explosive season on the mound for 20-11 Padres this season. And that's a very good record without losses on the mound for the 2011 San Diego Padres. The Rockies go up to 15-17 over the Brewers to 13-19 in Miami. Actually, Milwaukee. By 1 run, 4-3, 4 hits, 2 errors, 10 hits, and no errors. Gray up, gets his 4th win. Steves his 8th save. The Orioles make a switch comeback by 2, up to 16-16 over the White Sox to 21-9 in Chicago, Illinois. 4-2, 7 hits, 2 errors, 4 hits, and no errors. The Mile Means his 3rd win. Bleer his 8th save. Want to look up 1840 real quick. I check it out every Saturday morning, so let me jump on this real quick. Go to 1840.com. There we go. The Astros improved to 22-9, basically. Oh, here we go. That's gonna be sweeter. Over the Twins to 14-15 in Minnesota. 5-2, 9 hits, 1 error, 7 hits, and no errors. Garrett Cole getting his 4th win. Harrison's 12th save. Let me look at this, guys. That one looks good. 5, Trevor. There's a cat. Cardigan. By 2. Let's look at this real quick, guys, before I get back to the other feature. Cyrus might be out of the mix very shortly. Avenue Beat. Niall Horan intact. Khaled. And Zed. Nice. Harrison's 12th save as well. The Royals go up to 15-16 by 2 over the Rays to 19-12 in Kansas City. Happy birthday, Zinza. Keep up the good work on that. When I used to work at Walmart with us. That was actually a good opportunity. 7-5, 11 hits, no errors, 7 hits, and 1 error. McCarthy, 3-0. Ian Kennedy was 9th save. Not bad, really. Not bad. The Dodgers go up to 20-13. Over the Giants to 6-25 in San Francisco. 8-2, 11 hits. Along with 7 hits, no errors. Braves' 2nd win. Without anything distributing. And the Angels won a perfect game up to 20-12 over the Blue Jays to 11-19 in LA. 1-0, 5 hits, no errors, 10 hits and 1 error. Berea, 2nd win, and Robles was 10th save. So the Cardinals are trembling down a little bit. The Cardinals are now 12-18 of the season. So, you guys want to know when baseball, you guys are getting a new episode of baseball? It's gonna be Tuesday. I want to say Tuesday. After I do a new episode of Tony Hawk, so. But you guys did find it entertaining, and I did a new episode of baseball, so. You guys will be getting some more every Tuesday and Wednesdays. Till I get to the PS5, so. See how that's going to work out. As this Tuesday, it will be the series finale. It will be the 12-18 Cardinals. Take on the 18-11 Nationals in Washington. And next time I'm on the mound for Tuesday, for the 12-18 Cardinals, it will be Zach Flattery. It's a 1-4 record, 51 strikeouts, of an average of 1.66 ERA. And on the mound for the 18-11 Nationals, with Joe Ross. Joe Ross is 0-2, 20 strikeouts with a 4.45 ERA. And which that will also be just fine the same way. As far as the other teams go, we've got the 2011 Padres. Take on the 15-16 Braves in Atlanta. Orland 1-2 with 3.98 ERA. Take it on Fried for 5.86 ERA. 21-10 Reds take on the 15-15 Mets baseball in New York City. Castillo 4-2 with a 3.00 ERA. Taking on Darren DeGrom, who has a 2-2 record, a 3.49 ERA. This will be interesting. 14-15 Twins hosting the 22-9 Astros in Minnesota. Justin Verlander trying to keep his win streak going on the mound for the 22-9 Astros. It's a 4-0 record with 5.09 ERA versus Perez with 4.26 ERA. 15-17 Rockies take on the 13-19 Brewers in Milwaukee. Freeland 1-3, 6.03 ERA versus Peralta, 2.37 ERA. And there's also a good line that one of my peers said in the past. Jorge Posada and also Miguel Tejada. So it's actually not even strange. 19-12 Rays take on the 15-16 Royals in Kansas City. Snell 2-2, 3.52 ERA, facing Keller, 3.08 ERA. Now this will be a good one. 19-13 Red Sox take on the 21-9 White Sox in Chicago. Rodriguez 2-2 for 5.97 ERA versus Scalito, who has a 3-0 win-loss record with a 3.16 ERA. He's on the mound for the 21-9 White Sox for this Tuesday. And the 20-12 Angels hosting 11-19 Blue Jays in LA. Borutsky 2-3 for 2.76 ERA, taking on Pena with 6.75 ERA. And that'll do it right there, guys. No standings today, but baseball will be this Tuesday. I'm gonna wrap things up here. Hold up. It's gonna be a minute, guys. Alrighty, guys, that's gonna do it for me this morning. You guys will have baseball this Tuesday. We're seeing the 12-18 Cardinals. You guys had a good morning with breakfast a little bit. If you guys want to catch more baseball, every 1 or 2 days a week. Managing the 12-18 Cardinals with me from Zombie Gaming. Make sure you guys hit that red support button. You guys are new in the chat. If you guys are not really new in the chat, you guys can smash the like button, tweet them out, leave a comment, share them. You guys also have a good Twitter. You guys in the chat have a Twitter from Zombie Gaming. You can do so by following me on Twitter, sharing me out, tweeting me out. And if you guys do have a Discord, I probably will get that soon. Get back and uploading soon, so I can get inside with Zombie. See what we can do about that. And yeah, Zombie's gonna be live around 7 o'clock tonight, so I'll probably jump in with him while I'm doing the Suzima. But other than that, when we watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, leave a comment, tweet them out, and we're good to go. Alan's at 29, Greatest Summons at 12. If you guys want to vote for the Idol for next year, let me know. And we'll try to see if we can actually get it to you. If we actually know how that's going to coordinate. But either way, Alan's been actually controlling its own destiny. Well, alrighty, guys, I want to say thank you, honey. I love you. I'll hopefully see you tonight. If not, you guys will have to Suzima. I thank you, Deadside, Bad Boy. Keep up good work. Thank you, TBR, Lexi, for stopping by. Keep up good work, guys. I will see you guys tonight with Zombie. And if I don't do, if I'm gonna be with my if I'm gonna be with my Angel tonight, you guys might have a new episode. You guys will have a new episode of Ghost of Tsushima instead of tonight, possibly tomorrow. But I go back from 8 to 5 tomorrow and Monday. Then baseball will be Tuesday with Tony Hawk. Then Wednesday will be The Last of Us 2 with Tony Hawk. So I pretty much have it all figured out with you guys. So it'll be all good to go. As long as you do have a Twitter, follow me on Twitter as good as you guys can. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tonight, hopefully. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow night with the Tsushima. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you guys had a good morning. have a good morning, and I'll hopefully see you guys tonight. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. This is 80 signing off. Have a good day, guys. Like I said, I'll see you guys tonight, if not tomorrow night for the Tsushima. But other than that, be careful, stay safe, same time, same channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Be careful.